Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, SSO, repelled a Russian assault in the Kursk region, targeting and destroying 5 armored vehicles, including 2 tanks, according to an SSO report shared on Telegram. The SSO destroyed 5 enemy armored vehicles in the Kursk region, reads the caption accompanying a video released by the unit on Wednesday, January 8th. Kyiv Post could not independently verify the video's time and location, which shows Russian equipment being struck during the engagement. The report said that SSO operators, in coordination with Ukrainian defense forces, thwarted an attempt by Russian forces to storm a settlement in the Kursk region. During the unsuccessful assault on Ukrainian positions, SSO unmanned aerial systems targeted and destroyed 2 enemy tanks and 3 armored vehicles, the statement read. Additionally, the SSO reported eliminating 4 Russian soldiers who were attempting to breach Ukrainian positions. Since August 6, 2024, when Ukrainian forces first crossed into Russia's Kursk region, the Special Operations Forces, SSO, have conducted numerous ambushes and rapid strikes on Russian troop positions. These missions have resulted in the elimination of Russian soldiers, the capture of dozens more, and the rescue of encircled Ukrainian Defense Forces personnel. According to the Institute for the Study of War, ISW, on January 5, Ukraine launched a second offensive in the Kursk region, targeting multiple areas and achieving tactical advances. Geolocated footage released on January 5 and 6 confirms Ukrainian gains in several key areas, including southern Berdyan, central Ruski Pereshny, and central Novosotnitsky, all northeast of Sudzha. An open-source intelligence OSINT analyst, known by the pseudonym Defmon, reported on X that Ukrainian forces advanced approximately 2.7 kilometers, 1.7 miles, into Russian territory on the first day of the renewed offensive. However, it remains unclear whether Ukrainian troops have consolidated their positions. Pro-Russian bloggers and Telegram channels have acknowledged significant Ukrainian pressure in the region, hinting at the potential for further escalation in the coming days. As Russia intensified its counteroffensive efforts, Ukraine's special ops adapted by repelling assaults and targeting reinforcements. North Korean soldiers, deployed by Russia to bolster its forces, have become frequent targets of SSO operations. On January 7th, the SSO reported the elimination of 13 North Korean soldiers during operations in Russia's Kursk region. Operators from the 8th Special Ops Regiment reportedly killed 5 soldiers in a gunfight and eliminated 8 others using drones. Following the battle, SSO personnel inspected the bodies and recovered several items, including a machine gun with a collimator sight, a Chinese-Russian Azart radio station, and a drone detector. One soldier also carried an ID card that differed from standard military identification, suggesting he might have been an officer. Additionally, a letter addressed to the Communist Party of North Korea was found among the belongings. The Armed Forces of Ukraine, AFU, mounted a second offensive in the Kursk region on Sunday, January 5, targeting at least 3 areas of the salient, making tactical advances, according to the Institute for the Study of War, ISW report. The Russian Defense Ministry confirmed that Ukrainian forces had launched a counterattack in Kursk, stating, "At about 9 a.m. Moscow time, 6 a.m. UTC, the enemy launched a counterattack to halt the advance of Russian troops in the Kursk direction." Reports from pro-Kremlin military bloggers indicated significant Ukrainian pressure. According to Moscow, Ukraine deployed 2 tanks, a dozen armored vehicles, and a demolition unit against Berdyan, a village approximately 15 kilometers, 10 miles, northeast of Sudzha. Ukrainian officials have largely refrained from commenting on the operation. However, Ukrainian lawmaker Oleksiy Honcharenko criticized premature positive reports, saying, "I can't understand why it is necessary to officially report on the Kursk region. Maybe it's better to do it afterward when the operation is over. In contrast, Andriy Yermak, the Ukrainian presidential chief of staff, said, "Russia is getting what it deserves." Andriy Kovalenko, head of Ukraine's Center for Countering Disinformation under the National Defense Council, highlighted the operation's success in surprising Russian forces. In the Kursk region, the Russians are very worried because they were attacked from several directions, and it was a surprise for them, he said. Russian sources expressed concern about their military's capacity to counter Ukraine's evolving combined arms strategies, as outlined by ISW, which integrate electronic warfare, EW, long-range strikes, and ground operations. On January 5, several Russian mill bloggers reported that Ukrainian EW interference hindered Russian forces from operating drones to counter assaults in the Kursk region. This disruption significantly impaired Russian defenses against Ukrainian mechanized attacks. Some claimed that drones using fiber optic cables were more resistant to Ukrainian EW measures, while others noted limited use of FPV and Lancet drones by Russian forces.